So this is another idea that I had when I was in like grade school. I mean, I'm talking really, really young, right? I was like, I don't know, like fucking 13 or something. And so I had this idea, right? That why can't we harvest the energies from fucking volcanoes, bro? Right? Volcanoes, dog. They're huge, right? And they're full of fucking power. I'm talking like geothermal caps, right? Or geothermal sinks. I don't have my notebook with me right now, but geothermal sinks, right? They generate power from heat. Okay, and the same technology applies, vice versa, with cold, with like freezing temperatures. You can also generate electricity from freezing temperatures. So, with that being said, I mean, right there, the fucking possibilities are endless, bro. Completely endless. So, I mean, people are talking about Dyson spheres, this, that, and the other, but I had already sat down with a member from the Royal Guard and somebody from the Navy back in like 2015, or it was like 2016 or 2017. I think it was 2017. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Captain Jock. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, right? I had already came up with this crazy fucking idea and gave it over to him. Like he got me real drunk one night, and I was just like, "Yeah, like y'all think I'm fucking stupid over here, mentally challenged, but like this is what's really going on in my brain." You know what I'm saying? And then they were dumbfounded. But anyways, so I mean, there's already been a couple videos released on it. I literally just seen a short of it today, and it's literally like blueprinted my like fucking stamped my. I told him I didn't want credit for it. You know what I mean? It was like leave it anonymous. Um, and so that's kind of what it was. Is that I don't want fame and fortune. You know what I mean? I just want to be happy. So I'd rather be that average Joe down the street. That's all. Anyways, um, so with that being said, right, you keep throwing that. You use geothermal sinks, right, and you put them along the magma caps, or not even the magma, like the magma pools that lay underground, right? And over time, what we can do is we can dig tunnels, and fucking Elon has already said this crazy shit, right? Dig tunnels because it'll be faster transportation than going up in the air. Like, duh, Elon, duh. Where'd you get that great idea at, huh? So, anyways, shout out Elon. Um, Fucking crazy asshole. So, with that being said, I mean, it's nothing but love. Please don't kill me with one of your satellites, bro. Um, and I already kind of gave him, a little like, I left him a note on his car talking about how I think UFOs could work, or like even just like the beginning building blocks of it. Um, and that's pretty easy, just like fucking magnets. I mean, I used to play with magnets all the time as a kid, and I was completely mesmerized. And that's another story for or another episode, so to speak, right? So, with that being said, right, you take geothermal sinks and you put them along these magma pools, right, and to stop the fucking volcanoes from erupting, what we could do is we could dig a tunnel. And this is going to sound fucking absolutely crazy, right? But I'm talking go from like, I don't know, the top of like Olympia, Washington, right? Or from like Olympia, right? Where there's where there's like that constant cold water, right? And throw it all the way, dig a fucking tunnel, bruh. Dig a tunnel from that and the Gulf. So like real SoCo, right? Go all the way down to like Southern California. Dig a tunnel, or even, I mean, I think I have to look at my notes again, but like I'm pretty sure that's where the shortest routes would be to like from the ocean to that volcano, right? So you dig a tunnel, you dig tunnels. I mean, and the thing is that like this is going to take years to accomplish, but like it'll be totally worth it because not only would you be building land mass theoretically when you dig these tunnels, but it has to be a big enough tunnel to allow all that fucking magma and pressure to release. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to have to also be like hole punches along the way, right? Kind of like geysers, and that also too can be converted into energy. It's like steam. It's like how it's like converting steam. Again, a lot of this stuff is in my notebook. I got to look at it to be correct, but like fucking scientists know what I'm talking about. All right, and I'm no rocket scientist. I'm just some Joe Schmo down the street. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I always thought that like none of this shit would matter one day, and like I've just been getting really frustrated watching people throw trash out their window or seeing trash on the ground and fucking going online and seeing fucking turtles suffocating from some redneck that doesn't know how to just cut open a fucking 6-pack ring. Fucking assholes. Except for my man Roger. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Shout out Roger. Reliable. So with that being said, right, hole punch, sooner or later, right, we're gonna have to hole punch that magma flow, but that magma flow can be redirected towards the oceans. You know what I'm saying? So it would also be building new landmass at the same time as generating power. And as a civilization, right, as we're all stuck on this planet, right, and this civilization that we're in isn't even a type 1 civilization yet. Like we don't need on the Kardashev scale, and so like we don't even like we're like a 0.001. You know what I'm saying? We can't even harvest like, and that's what's crazy to me is that like people are talking about, like scientists are talking about going ahead and going into space and harvesting our sun's energy, but we can't even harvest our own planet's energy. And according to the Kardashev scale, right, the first step into becoming a type 1 civilization is being able to harvest most of, if not all of your host planet, right? Our host planet's energy. So I mean, we're already kind of doing that with like the solar panels and the fucking windmill, all that bullshit, right? Dams and whatever. No, not good enough, right? That is totally not fucking good enough for what the technology that we have. Okay, so like the technology that we have, and that like the elites are literally keeping hidden from you and have slowly been releasing because assholes like me have been just denying or procrastinating what they've been trying to do. Okay, so with that being said, right, another fucking off the wall crazy idea I have is that like once this planet gets to the point of like deep interstellar travel, right, like once we start colonizing Mars, shout out Elon, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take a fungus, right, that most people, and I'm talking like most people, okay, and unfortunately that's going to be like HPV. So what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to get a blood sample from some asshole down the street, like or I don't know, a willing candidate, so to speak, right? Get a blood sample, right? Get some fungus, maybe some bodily fluids, right? Like, and maybe not like psilocybin or whatever, but like some like shiitake mushrooms. By the way, shiitake mushrooms and turkey tail are known to cure a lot of fucking different types of HPV that causes cancer. And so yeah, I got the drip, but it's really more like a leak. And fuck that guy Drip out in Washington. He's a bozo. So, anyways, would that be? Oh yeah, he was on the news fucking years ago. For anybody that was watching it, for like this crazy like child sex slavery fucking thing going out in Olympia. So like if you really want to go deep into it, we can go hunting. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? My pop told me how to fish, but he never told me how to hunt. But it's never too late. Shout out Adam, right? So with all that being said, it is what it is. Stupid is what stupid does. So at the end of the day, I don't have a ton of money. I'm really just kind of praying that someone out there sees this video or hears it, right? Someone hears this video and is like, holy shit, this is an amazing idea. I'm going to take this dude's idea, right? And I'm going to go to a scientist with it. And then once I go to a scientist with it, they'll be able to make it a reality, and then I'll be able to get rich off it. Like that's like I'm probably gonna be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 40, so fuck it. I'm not worried about it. I'll climb to fucking somewhere and live on my hands. Like fuck it. Like I'll cut my own legs off if I have to. So with all that shit being said, I mean, I really, really don't want to. Hopefully, like, there's someone that is like, you know what? That fucking asshole down the street ain't too bad. I think I'm gonna help him out. And maybe some mad scientist or somebody could turn me into some sort of like fucking cyborg or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. But anyways, so that's just like step one. But so if the same technology can be used to collect thermal energy, right? Heat energy, the same, like it can, I mean, like fucking Roswell, right? Like scientists have been trying to like rewire and re-engineer because that's what we fucking do. I mean, the Germans kind of figured it out, but like that's some really conspiracy bullshit. So like, Alex Jones, excuse me. So, oh my God, them damn gallows are flying over. So, with all that being said, right, sooner or later, that energy that is being used that can take heat and turn it into energy can also be used to take fucking ice and turn it into energy. But here's the thing, right? When you're working on large scales, like large scales, right? You have to be careful not to affect the mass of something, but that's fucking that's way beyond my fucking lifetime, I think. And I don't have the answers to it. Like I said, I haven't studied a whole lot of like mathematics and like gravity and like what like I'm not an astrophysicist, although like I always wanted to be and like I always was. Anyway, so the point is that like instead of harvesting just the sun's energy, why not the whole planet's, right? Because that's a part of the whole solar system, because honestly that's a whole part of the Kardashev scale, right? Is that you progressively, like, you go from your planet to your star to your solar system, and then you go outward. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, somebody somewhere fucking, I don't know, take this information and use it. Fucking go pick up some trash on your way to your car that's blowing by you. Have a trash pocket. Chicks dig that, I hear. Just be kind to one another, except for pedophiles. Pedophiles and rapists. Repeat offenders. That's just not cool. You're fucking with energy that is not yours. Peace.